Truth and Reconciliation Day is a day in which the country recognizes its history. It's an opportunity to just reflect on that history and to think about what we can do personally and individually to advance reconciliation with Indigenous people in Canada.
There was sadness in our hearts.
To me, truth and reconciliation is how we honor ourselves and our culture and our language, forgiving our past, honoring our future, and working together to reconcile.
A great opportunity for Canadians to learn about my people and the Indigenous of our past and all the traumas that we've been through.
To me, truth and reconciliation means improving the quality of life of Indigenous people across Canada.
It's also an opportunity for Canada to reconnect to building a future together, recognizing the harm that was inflicted upon the Indigenous people.
It really gives us an opportunity to learn about Canada's history. You know, a lot of this stuff wasn't taught in school.
I do have a deep connection with it, just because hearing my dad's stories and seeing the hurt on his face, it breaks me. I'm always praying for a good, positive outcome for both sides.
We have an event every year on this day, which is to provide education to our employees about that history.
I think we as Canadians can begin reconciling by reaching out to Indigenous partners, and I think education is the most important piece as a start to reconciliation, and then work from there.
Getting together and co-creating the future that we want to pass to the next generations.
One of the things that I've noticed over the last few years that's been really exciting for me is a focus on these larger scale infrastructure projects in remote communities. Things like water treatment plants and year-round access roads, things that communities really need.
I think the room for improvement within Canadians is more education, more collaboration, and joint future pathway of moving forward.
Having better opportunities for my people and the Indigenous to grow and excel in their career, give them a chance in what they want to do and give them a shot and see where things go from there.
My thoughts on what's been done so far is it's a start. It's definitely a positive pathway in moving forward. It's nice to work for a company like Skeena where truth and reconciliation is a big part of us moving forward.
How can we do better? Just run as one, work together, don't look down on each other, push each other forward, lift each other up, and just don't live in the past.
My experience working with Indigenous partners here at Eskay Creek, and I've been lucky enough to work with some of the hardest working people I've ever met in the mining industry and some of the honestly best equipment operators and real forward thinkers. Yeah, it's been really good.
I've had the chance to learn a lot about their culture, their history, their language, and their way of life. It's been pretty rewarding to experience this culture with them, and a pleasure for me to be a part of.
We've made great strides. People know more now than they did 10 years ago. There is still a lot of work to do in achieving true reconciliation with Indigenous people in Canada.
Reconciliation is ongoing. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight. I believe we can achieve reconciliation within our lifetime.